in Yogyakarta. I will not share with you on the tourism, but I will share with you on the community radio in Yogyakarta. Yogyakarta has 3.7 million population, and they have registered and licensed 24 community radio, which is the highest penetrations in Indonesia. On average, for every 154,000 people who lives in Yogyakarta, they are covered by one community radio. But this is not exactly coverage, but at least this is the math that I have in my papers. I do my own calculations. With 260 million population in Indonesia, we supposed to have at least 1,700 community radio if we would like to follow the patterns of Yogyakarta. But only over 200 community radio licensed legally. Although we estimated that almost 500 community radio exist in the country. This is triggered me to do something. Why we have only more than 200,000 radio licensed, registered, obviously legally, but we have almost 500 community radio in this country. But I will keep this story to the end of my remarks. In the nowadays era, to me, the community radio, the word of radio is not relevant anymore. What is relevant is the content. Because the radio using the public frequency is only one of the medium, is only one of the way we distribute the content. So it is relevant right now is what kind of content they would like to deliver by the so-called quote-unquote community radio. I was briefed. AMARC have 5,000 members of the community radio in the world, and almost 10% are Indonesian community radio. And I'm proud of that actually. Again, the killer edge is content. You know, out of 5,000, the AMARC member have different issues to address in their own community, which one of them raised by the presenters before me on the gender issues. Another issues that probably has to address, this is different one from one location to another locations. Indonesia, I think we have to learn from Japan, that I totally agree. From the capacity or capability point of view, how are you going to deal with disasters? Can I use the slides? Bisa ambil tolong slide yang ada itu nggak? Yang ada apa? Earthquakes. Japan and Indonesia, or Indonesia and Japan, has similarity from disaster quote-unquote point of view due to the locations. Both countries experience tens of thousands times of an earthquake. Look at this one. On my left, on my right side, from your side is on the left side. There is no safe place actually in Indonesia that never been experienced from the earthquake. The disasters we experienced in the central Sulawesi, even it was triple disasters: earthquake, tsunami, and land liquefaction. For the one who are not familiar with land liquefaction, it's like the quicksand. So the sun sucked whatever on top of the soils, yeah, and it's gone. Houses, I do not know how many housings were quote unquote sucked by the land itself, in Palu. That is number one. Earthquake, tsunami, liquefactions. And then of course the other one is the volcano eruptions. Since Indonesia are in the ring of fires, so it's not only because the location Indonesia in the Caesarean, in the global Caesarean land, but also in the ring of fire. So that's why, if we refer to the, but I don't have the map on the volcanic eruptions in Indonesia, but this is the red one. I think the red, yellow, blue colors representing the magnitude of the Richter scales happened in Indonesia. For this, the role of the community radio to address the issue, the disaster, is not only important, but to me is damn important. Of course, it's not only addressing the disaster in Indonesia. We have to address also poverty. In some of 5,000 AMARC members, probably they are focusing on the poverty content. In some of the 5,000 AMARC members, they have to deal with the issue of the food resilience. And some of them has to deal with the media freedom, quote unquote. So the issues that has to be addressed are really very big between one and another locations. I'm glad that I was advised that at least those issues that I raised will be discussed during this conference. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the other roles that may take now or in the near futures for community radio is actually dealing with the potential distributions of hoaxes or fake news. Why? We need a trusted source of information. And to my humble knowledge, community radio is the trusted one. Why? Because they are well known by the community surrounding the radio. So, to me, particularly to my friends, to my brothers, sisters, the member of GRKI, please position your radio, your radio komunitas to address the issue of hoaxes and fake news as well. Because you are a trusted radio, you are a trusted source of information. The third point that I would like to take is, I just discussed even with Sinam. I do not know if you want to be an activist in the community radio. Probably you should have name only consists of 5 words, and 3 of them has to be S, N, and M. Because we have chairman of GRKI, Pak Sinam, and we have moderator also, Pak Suman. Anyway, this is only a joke. Coming back to this, my first point, where only registered for 200 community radio, but we do believe there are almost 500 community radio in the country. Is there any licensing process issues? I, as a minister, I have an authority. And we, the government of Indonesia, have introduced the affirmative policy. One of them is on the disasters area. to obtain the license in this country is a hell long process. You guys have to go to the Indonesian Broadcasting Commissions in the region. Then the Indonesian Broadcasting Commission in the region has to submit to the central KPI or Indonesian Broadcasting Commission. And then after that one, they have to make necessary condition with my ministry. I said, this is emergency situation. If you think like that, you will be out of the world. You're gone. Probably some of you will be in heaven, some of you will be in the hell as well. So that's why we are trying to chop. For in the disaster area, you should not go, or you can have a choice. Still go to the regional. Nothing wrong with the KPI in the regions or in the central, in Jakarta, but we have to have the affirmative policy. So you don't need to go to those institutions. And from my ministry, even I'm not signing any license. I authorized, I delegated to the local office as an extension arm of my ministry. And we only provide the table of frequency. That's it. But this is interim or temporary license. For those one who are not licensed, which is more than 200, I think we got to do something. I'll be more than happy to retroactively or to legalize their presence. But one thing that we have to agree is how I'm going to control the use of the frequency. As long as all the community radio occupying the particular frequency and they are not trying to use another frequency that may harmful to the safety, because we experience that the pilot of the airline, they can hear Indonesian, we call it dangdut or very traditional song in Indonesia. I think we have to avoid this one. As long as I can guarantee, some sort of guarantee from the GRPI, and let's do it. Again, this is part of the government of Indonesia affirmative, and I do believe this is also applicable in the other part of the world. Last issue that I would like to raise is on technology. Some of my friends, the community radio, asked me, what about digitalization? Do you believe on digitalization right now? And where is the community radio presence? Mostly they are not in the big city, and mostly they are in the more rural area. Half of the populations globally right now are not connected by internet yet. In Indonesia, the internet penetrations already reached slightly over 60%. But we are not 100% well connected by internet yet. Our government has another affirmative policy. We built the broadband backbone that will connect the whole region, at least their capitals and major cities. There are more than 514 exactly throughout the country that will be connected by mid of 2019, next year. We have 3 packages. West packages that cover Natuna. Natuna Anambas is our veranda to the North Natuna Sea. It's already in operations since last end of March. The central package that cover Morotai and partly of the North Maluku, constructions progress already reached 99%. Now we are in the stage to integrate in the central package of Indonesia. And the eastern package that will cover Papua Even in Papua and Papua Barat, I don't know, is there someone representing Papua here in this room? Oh, okay. We built in Papua, Papua Barat, the broadband connectivity, backbone broadband connectivity in 41 regencies. So, the idea of having this Palapa project, progress is already 74% for its platform. So by first quarter 2019, inshallah, everything will be completed from the construction point of view, and then will be integrated in the second quarter 2019, and all will be in operations by mid of 2019. By that time, the internet penetration rate will increase dramatically in Indonesia. So to me, in the very remote area, in the short terms, globally or regionally, except a country like Singapore, where they are pretty much land countries, and then the challenge is not as big as Indonesia as an archipelago country, where we have 70,000 islands. Although some of my friends sometimes challenge me, Rudy, are you sure 17,000? Is that during the high tide or low tide? It doesn't matter. We have thousands of islands that we have to connect. So to me, the presence of the community radio using the radio or frequency as the main tools to disseminate, to distribute the content will still remain at least for 5-10 years down the road. Unless globally already 100% covered by internet. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I think by this I would like to conclude my remarks, and I wish you have a fruitful conference. You may exchange your experience from one country to another country. I was advised we have representatives from 20 countries attending this conference, and I wish you enjoy Yogyakarta as well. Yogyakarta is well known, is the place for people to enjoy culinary. For the gastronomy, this is like heaven for you, ladies and gentlemen. I think since I was requested to officiate this conference, by this, I would like to open this conference formally. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Oh, I have to kick the gong then. Okay.